sending a text message. Hey, I was just sending you a text message. Thank you. Look at my screen is terribly disgusting. There we go. Second, I gotta stretch this leg. We've got this. We've got this. I stretch real quick. Can you hear the radio in here? I think you can. That's why I get flagged. That's why I get flagged. A little bit. Hold on. I'm stretching. Give me a second. I forgot my hi, wrong place. Wrong place, right time. Okay. I'm not alone. There's like people everywhere, if you can see. It's just and I don't have my phone thing with me. I don't have gloves today either. Again, I messed up, but I still need to hang, so engage my core. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you, hanging around. Thank you. Hanging around's awesome. That's working out. Now I go back up. I normally have gloves, but I do not today because, yeah.
So the reason why, no, I know you want more too. No, actually, what I was gonna do, I was gonna light the 8:30 text, but then I can like be ready for 8:30, but I'm gonna be late. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna text this. It's all just at 8:30, but we have to be okay for the I mean, it's like your best.
My hands can't hold up no more. It really makes your chest feel good. It opens your chest.
I mean, because I don't want to like have no food during the roller coasters, and they overprice the fuck out of like everything there.
You don't need a drink pad. It's like
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure the vape pads I get it comes with it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but me and Milo bought it, it comes with a drink card. So we could just like share it.
We're gonna stretch.
But yeah.
Yeah. Because I need to get you up earlier.
Yeah. No.
Oh, like 7 o'clock. You don't have to.
I can always dress up.
But you can't look at the
7:30 you leave?
No, we said 7, so I said 6:30.
No.
Amy, do you remember what I did last time? I think I did legs. I'm not 100% sure. But I know I need to figure it out. Because if it's arm day, the thought of this rope is probably not going to happen today. I can assure you of that. But dips will. You know what? I'm gonna sit down and do nothing for a second.
These days Milo's problem.
But then Milo's out.
No. Oh, well, kind of. What's this one, dude?
I don't do it.
That's my daughter.
I can't do a lot.
My daughter sent me a picture of her band director. She's at band practice right now because she has a 4th of July day parade that she has to march in, and she's there practicing. And she sent me a picture of the guy like this, like cropped out. He looks like he's having a really hard time. He looks like, she goes, I just can't. The AC's broken. The kids probably aren't listening. It should be an arm day. I think I'm gonna sit on the wall one last time. Look at my hair.
I'm going to sleep right after. I'm going to sleep right after another one that's like rock. It's gonna be like after 11. So that's it for me. No, the game's at 9. I'll probably sleep at 11. It's 11:15. Oh, come on, big dog. Actually, I wanted to say a tip for you guys. You guys shouldn't start with incline. I didn't want to say while you're doing the set. I know you shouldn't start with incline. No, supine press.
That was the only thing open I saw.
No, like you shouldn't usually, because it's the smallest muscle. You should always start with the thing you want to work on.
Yeah.
You shouldn't practice.
It is arm day. I'll go do it
Yeah,
properly.
that's the best thing, because Mechlon hit full.
I wonder if I asked those random high schoolers. They seem to know what they're talking about. They're doing arm exercises. But they smell, so it's a thought. And then I could smell them as I walked past them. Okay. Somebody in my lab class today smelled so bad. I was like, oh my god, it's called deodorant. Don't even wave at me. I can't do it today. I can't do it. Smells are making me icky. You're just yeah, yeah, exactly. A little goes a long way. At least my last partner that I had today, you can smell his deodorant strong, but at least that's it. There's another guy, he smelled terrible. Like, oh my god. Like, ugh. I wish I had my stand with me, but I just don't. want to make a workout plan for my arms. I want to be able to lift myself up and hold myself up. That's an important skill, to be able to hold oneself up. I think I should go till failure, and that will build muscle. But I don't know if right words failure. Less than failure. While it failure sounds bad, but I also have to follow my knee about. Yeah. I mean, like, gosh, I always have a clip right here, and I don't. It is what it is. I usually take this piece, put it over here. I put this piece back. It's fine. What was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. I gotta go back and do these. Oh, muscle failure is good. Muscle failure is good. Muscle failure is good. Look at my hair. There's people, they're gone now. There's people right outside this window the entire time I've been doing these. They were out there eating, like right in front of the gym. Like, it was the weirdest thing. They were making faces and stuff, like, how we're eating, you know. I don't know. Weird. Very weird. I know what I'm eating. I'm eating a fried chicken sandwich on some jalapeno cheddar bread. My bread came out a little lopsided. It's like, you know, like the bottom looks like this, but the top kind of goes down like this. It's the thing. It's fine. Hey! Hey! Selfish! What's up? Formal selfish. I'm really good. How are you? OG! I know. OG selfish. How are you doing, my friend? Burger right now. So yeah, it was so fucking hot. Like, burger sounds delicious, my friend. I ain't gonna make me. I'm making me a chicken sandwich, like a burger, like a cheeseburger, but a chicken cheese sandwich. But I have to use sheep's cheese because I haven't introduced cow products back into my diet. Actually, I ate ice cream the other day, and I regretted my life choices. My whole body was inflamed for days. It was so bad. It was so bad.
It was terrible because I have zero inflammation, so I have zero pain. So anytime I eat something that's inflammatory, oh my God. I don't know how people deal with joint pain like this on a daily basis. Like my hip might bother me, but like this was torture. Like I was just done. I had to go to the pool for like hours and just like move and like bounce around in the pool because I could not. I could not. It like broke me. I was in so much pain. Hey. I'm still smiling too. You know why? Because the cheeseburger's good and I'm about to have me a chicken sandwich. It's going to be fantastic. I have homemade pickles. I have chicken breast, homemade bread. I have homemade mayo. I have mustard with like the actual seeds in it. I'm going to have the best freaking sandwich. I have lettuce. I have yellow heirloom tomatoes. Like, don't play. I'm about to eat me the shit out of some stuff. Yeah, we're doing really well. Kylie got her permit. I gotta pull these out. I don't know why they're here, but they are. this thing. I had to push it back. Okay, I think I need to run because I only have to pick her up at 7, so I think I'm gonna run for 20 minutes and then cool down. And I'm gonna say this, I don't think anybody should I don't think anybody should be really running. Hold on, I broke a bit. If these machines are break it, you gotta turn it off. I learned that because I broke it, did the one before. Okay. Look at my hair. I'm designing a new workout plan. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do arms and legs differently. I wonder all the other crap I'm doing. I gotta learn to pick a lane and stick with it. Like, can we watch you run? Hey, user! Come on, go faster. I know you can't. You know what? I could go faster. I think I could. Well, look at me right now. Right. So it's a sprint thing. So I will do 224. 224. I'm hot, sweaty. I'm going to go home, cook, sweat some more, and then go take a shower, and then go to bed. I'm exhausted. I have a full week ahead of me. I had a test, and I legitimately was going to take my exam today. I just cannot. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, user. Thank you. Thank you, Selfish. And I will be going this fast for 1 minute and 44 seconds. But I have a friend, he gave me a book, and it's all about working out. And I am enthralled by it because it's for like special forces, and it's how to make a workout like from the best to the best. And the stories in it are absolutely insane. Like, the guy is doing a crawl, and it's like a really important thing, I guess, that he complete this, but it was only a training mission. Anyways, there was a snake in his path. The snake bit him 9 times, and he still crossed the finish line holding the snake like this. But he had to be rushed with an ambulance to the hospital. And like another story, they were doing a running test with a pack on their back, and they were trying to see how much they could run, like with the pack and stuff. And the guy got not very far, and he like fell over, and he's like, this is too heavy, I can't do this. His 2 friends came over and were like, okay, gave him like 5 minutes, and then they said, okay, you know, stand up. And he stood up, and then they put the pack on his back. He goes, oh, I'm not ready to go. And he says, no, you're going. It's an order. You're going. You're going to do this. Anyways, he ended up completing it, and it was like, the quote from it was like, sometimes the easiest way to get through the hard thing is just to do the hard thing, even if it's super hard. He ended up finishing, and he ended up vomiting everywhere and like passing out. He pushed himself like really to the limit. But it's like a psychological part of working out, because you are working out, you are huffing, you're puffing, you are putting your body into physical pain, like in a good way. You know, your muscles rip, you feel sore the next day. You shouldn't be joint pain or anything, but that's what I said. But the stories are really good. I do need to eat. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I sure as fuck did. Yes, and I will definitely eat after I work out, and then I go make a ton of food. So I'm going to make my chicken sandwiches finally. I need to make chips, but that's a tomorrow problem. I have 3 weeks of school left, and I'm done. And I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. So my hip will bother me when I work out sometimes. Like running right now would bother my hip. But if I smoke beforehand, 1, I'm unstoppable. 2, I can still feel it, but you know, I have my reasoning. And I don't take Tylenol or ibuprofen. I think that's a drug. a normalized drug that people should stop taking. I've seen what it can do. Do you know Tylenol is responsible for so many cases of liver failure? In fact, it's caused the most liver failure of any other drug on the market. Tylenol. So the liver does a lot of cool things, but a lot of times it processes the glucose and a protein that bond together. It processes that. So it makes you what Tylenol actually is. Is it a sugar? Does your body see it as a sugar molecule? It wouldn't surprise me, which would mean you are spiking your insulin all the time. If you do every 4 to 6 hours, your insulin will never drop. Insulin spikes are normal, but they need to come down before they're spiked again. People don't ever let them come down. Well, you work outside. It's fine. It's fine, especially today. But you know, you could take a turmeric and black pepper shot, or just chew some turmeric in your lunch. Put it on your cheeseburger. You'll never know. Just sprinkle some black pepper on it. You'll never know. It'll be fine. There. My hair is in my mouth. It's because I'm a poodle. Oh, guess what, y'all? I'm gonna start cooking in my kitchen. I'm gonna go live cooking. My recipe is, I meal prep stuff. Actually, I'm not doing myself justice. You know, I cook 2 to 3 meals within like a 2-day period. Like I make breakfast every day. I meal prep lunch because who's got the time to make lunch? But it has to be your biggest meal of the day, so I meal prep it. And then I go home and I make dinner every single night. I have like a lot of videos on my phone to post. Just not really thrilled with them. And they say if you wouldn't watch your stuff, why you expect other people to watch your stuff? So I have a lot of energy. It just doesn't like coming across on camera. I have a high pain tolerance. Low-key cute. Thank you, Super Unknown Plants. I like Super Unknown Plants. You know, most of the things we consider weeds aren't actually weeds. They're actually medicine. Yeah, I am. It'll be starting July 20th. So like in 3 weeks. I've been redesigning it, and that's the launch date. The channel's going to focus more on cooking, health, and real food recipes. That way when I get my degree, I can say, you know, this is how you need to eat. Oh, look, here's recipes. Because I hate people who say do something and then don't show you how to do it. I hate that. It's like a pet peeve. This is what we're doing. Hold on. I know. Good old Johnny Cash. Jim! What the fuck happened to Jim? Fucking Jim. Was it Jim, right? It was Jim, right? Yeah. That was Jim. Jim. Go more to the beach too. I don't have a beach around here I want to go to. The pier. Oh, down at the lake. Yeah, in the pool. Yeah. I was down to the pool, was it yesterday? I don't know. I was at the pool one of these weekends. I think it was yesterday, actually. I know it actually was both days. I'm sorry. But I was really down at the pool the other day. My problem is I don't have any real good internet reception sometimes down there. So to stream, you know. It's not morning. It's fucking 6 o'clock, dude. Thank you, Unknown Plants, if you're still in here. I appreciate the sub. I really appreciate that. Small content creator, so I appreciate it very much. Oh, I'm sorry. Your girl ran and now can't breathe. I did a deep clean on all my bottles. They definitely needed it. I was like, oh. Now they're good. They're all air drying. Now I have tons of bottles all over my counter. Fine. I'll have to switch around while I'm cooking. Oh, it's ramping up. It's ramping up. so itchy. You know, I can't wait till I'm back in the kitchen again with everybody. My kitchen is clean. My dining room, I got stuff all over my table right now. It's not clean. But my living room is in desperate need. I also got calisthenic bars, so I'm gonna start doing calisthenics at home. Because everything I do, I have barbells, I have those little weights, you know? I don't know what they're, dumbbells. Couldn't think of the name. I have bands. Now I have a weight, you know, the things where you pull yourself up on it and you can do things on it. So I think those are going to turn into my workouts because I'm strongly loving the thought of being able to lift my own body weight. Like, I'll hang around, but like lift myself up too. So this lady has lost so much weight. I keep freezing her, but she's on Ozempic, I think, which sucks. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. It's really sad though that the food industry can't take part in their thing of people with their food noise. I see a service number in here. There's no base around here. I gotta check the time. 1 second. Are you kidding me right now? It's already 6:20, but I've got 2 more runs. 2 more runs and I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. I didn't think I was going to be doing so much this week. Kylie didn't think she had band practice, but she does. Ironically, from 5 to 7. It couldn't be from like 4 to 6 or something. So it's from 5 to 7 and she's marching in that parade. I don't even know where it is or when it starts. It's on 4th of July. But I have no idea. Other than that, she's going to have to give me all the details because I'll just make sure she's there. She's a great kid. I just kind of let her do what she wants. You're helping with bed linen. You gonna come wash my sheets? I know. Y'all are really awesome to cook in a kitchen with. You're helping with the bed linen. We'll be cooking, so there won't be any bed linen, but if you're more than welcome to come wash my dirty clothes. I will set them aside for you. Actually, I've taken everything out of my drawers, and I'm washing my laundry, and I'm, yeah. Hi, I'm from London. I'm Denise from America. You can probably, do you have this gym over there in London, in the UK? Oh, Irish, do you have this gym? Whew. Eat my hair. Okay. One more of those. The dirty flour. Every time I cook with flour, there's flour everywhere. You can guarantee it's on the floor, it's on the walls, and it's messy. If you bake a lot with flour, you should wear a mask because the fine stuff in the air will cause lung failure over time. Being a baker is a dangerous job if you don't get, that flour, breathing in flour gives you a mushy lung because you have mucus inside your lungs and sometimes fluid depending on your age and your health. Well, anyways, you breathe in flour, you know what happens when you get flour wet, it turns into a sticky dough and it gets there. Oh, I'm gonna call you Vera. I know a Vera and she's absolutely a darling person, so I'm gonna call you Vera because that's awesome. Is it okay if I call you Vera?
You too. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Just enjoy. Any of y'all got 4th of July plans? Man, this is not the look, but any of y'all got 4th of July plans? I know not overseas maybe, but you know. I don't know. I doubt American independence is that big, except for in America. I don't know though. I got this. No, there's another run. Oh, okay. Yeah, one more run. One more run. I got this. Amy! 6:23. Oh, the nurse called me back. Damn it. Just did. I didn't get it. So Kylie was on a ride, hurt her knee. Again, you remember in Maine, Amy, she fell and busted her knee on the wood right when we got there too. Now, stop looking up. Now, I'm actually really happy to be sweating right now. Like, I went out last week and ate at Big Sky Diner and had a breakfast gypsy skillet. My God, it was so good. But regretted it. I ate sugar the other day. I'm hot. Yeah, I need to go to the class on stockbroking, I think. It would be good. Are you prepared? Oh, Lordy, Lordy. I am officially on my cool down. What time is it? And I'm good. I'm good. Damn it. So, I gotta go get Kylie a physical. She can't go to band camp without one. Apparently, marching band's a sport. So you know what? Kylie needs clarinet lessons, and I've really thought about this. Do you know how much music lessons are? Unless you're getting them from a college student, they are insanely expensive. And I said, no thank you. I'm already spending a lot of money saving up for Kylie a car. No, I'm not doing it. So I used to be really good at the clarinet. Like, I was in 7th grade and I got shipped to the high school and I made first chair in the high school in 7th grade. It was my first year touching the instrument, and from there I just skyrocketed. I just stopped playing when I left Louisiana because Louisiana was a different environment. Like, you could walk outside, start playing your instrument, and people would come out of their homes to play their instruments with you, and you just like kind of march and talk. It was a great community. It's like living somewhere totally unique. And now that community is not up here. Like, if I was to play my instrument outside, people would probably be upset at me. So, not where I live, but you get what I mean, you know? So, I thought if I used to be able to do it, it can't be that hard to pick it back up. Maybe it'll be like riding a bike. It's been a long time. But I think I could do it. I think so. It's the 3rd time I've done that. I keep pushing my bottle into my lip. I have no depth perception. That hurt.
Now I'm gonna stick my lip up. It can't be that hard. Can't be. I just need to find the time. And I will find the time to sew and to learn the clarinet when I get out of school. I have several weeks and I'm gonna do it and it'll be great. Can't be that fucking hard to relearn it. It was very much just came very natural. So music, I feel it through my bones. I feel it through my body. When I listen to a song. Ow, I cut my lip. Sure as hell did. It's not bad now, and I cut my damn lip. I'm gonna sit for like 10, 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. I'm loving life. I'm disgusting. I will, feel good. Shower. I'll go get a shower later. Later. I'm sorry. Cooling down the whole time. You can see all my sunspots. You know that's this is an autoimmune problem. Too much oxalates. Sorry. My brain's giving out. Why does everything in here smell like a dirty gym floor? I shit you not. Everything smells like BO. I need a huge shower. Like this table I put my hands on, like, oh my God. There's like a stench to it. I cut my lip. Look at that wrist action. Look at that. Bouncy to bouncy. Kylie drove me to school today. I drove to the store and then I drove her, dropped her off at school, and then she's gonna drive home. She was like, oh, just leave the stickers. It said, be patient, new driver, or whatever, on my license, on my back of my car, like several of them. I loaded the car up with them. This morning, oh my gosh, this lady got stuck behind us all the way from when we left the house all the way to like right around St. Joe's area. When she passed us, oh my gosh, was she mean mugging us, because Kylie was actually, oh, thank you. Kylie was actually doing the speed limit. I appreciate that because I'm a little rough looking right now, so I greatly appreciate you. Salem 777. Whoop. I like your attitude about life. I told somebody today that I was super proud of them for they're a veteran already, and they've done a tour and everything, and they're going back to North Carolina to get a stick of some kind, and a spear, I guess. I was like, I'm proud of you. I don't think people hear it enough. Like, when you do accomplishments, somebody should be like, you got this. You got this. That's awesome. Alternatively, when you mess up, somebody should slap you across the face and say, are you okay? Like, check in on you. Like, you good? No, everybody just silently judges one another. So, it's the world we live in. It's sick. It's crazy. I will ask people if they need help. If I see someone like visibly mad, I will be like, are you okay? Like, obviously they're not okay, or they would have composure about themselves. Other people would just judge and go, that's crazy. That's cray-cray. Or if I see somebody crying, I saw some girl yelling on the side of the road, and she had all of her books in her bag, and she looked like she was having a hard time. I pulled over and asked her if she was okay, and she's like, yeah, it's my boyfriend, and she's like, but I'm fine, and I'm like, okay. But sometimes it just helps, somebody cares. And then a guy within those last 3 weeks, there was a girl at my school, and she was walking around, and this guy was following her, and I didn't pay attention to it at first. But they passed me the first time, and she's like, dude, leave me alone. And then she went into the bathroom, and he waited across the way for her. And then he came out, and she walked past through the parking garage again. And she's like, dude, stop following me. And then I see her walk back in front of me again and back again. And I said, dude, no means no. I would back the F off. Like, step back. Let the lady breathe. And then he got mad and was blaming her. And she's like, dude, I've asked you to leave me alone. I told you to get away from me. And you refused to get away from me. She's like, she's right. And she looked at me, she said, thank you for standing up for me. But the guy was mad that, you know, I said something. And he's like, see what you're making people think? And I'm like, these are red flags. Like, he is incapable of taking responsibility for any of the actions of him following you around. And he just tried to blame him following you around while you're telling him get away. He's trying to blame that on you. I was like, that is red flag after red flag. Girl, run. Run as fast as you possibly can. And then I told her she was better than him. That she should, you know. And then she walked off and he went in the other direction. Sometimes you just got to call out people's bullshit other than the person that it is being bullshitted too. So he was not listening. And I just like people like that. Somebody tells you to leave them alone. Back off. Back off. Back off. This guy keeps asking me if I made his dish. He really wants pineapple chicken fried rice, and I think I might make him some because this kid will not get up. Every time he sees me, he gets so excited, and he's like, ooh, pineapple chicken fried rice. And I'm like, I did not make it, but I'll make it this Thursday. I'll actually make the rice tonight. I really did mess up my lip. This is the third time I've knocked it in right over there on this tooth. I'm batting 1,000 right now. This whole depth perception's killing me. I had trouble, like, to see Kylie's a really good driver. So she was in the lanes today, and I was like, are you having any problems, like, seeing your lanes or, like, telling if you're in the lane? And she goes, no. I said, you know how long it took me to be able to do that? I had zero depth perception. And, like, even when I looked in the mirror, it was warped a little bit. Yeah. So I was like, that's fantastic. You can see within the lines. I said, that took me the longest time to learn something like that. You would hear me driving and be astonished that I've totaled cars, right? And I did say cars. I have totaled cars. Unfortunately sober too, so. I said no depth perception, but you learn tips and tricks. Like, I don't stay close to people at all. Like, I stay probably really, really far back because people are always jumping in front of me. And yeah, it's now I know how to deal with it, but the fact Kylie does not have that problem gives me a sigh of relief. Like, yes, you have two? Yeah. So you understand. You stay the hell away from people and you just take your time. Unless you're in heavy traffic and then you're stopped, like, and there's like just a roll forward, that's fine. You can get as close to people. Actually don't, because you're like inhaling their fumes, their exhaust fumes. I've never understood that, why people have to be so close to one each other in traffic. It's like you're getting there the same if the car is not moving very fast. If everyone just left a little bit of space in between them and the car in front of them, there would be less accidents, and in fact traffic would go faster because people would be able to merge without any issues and like self-fluctuate, and you go back to the distance between them. But people aren't that smart. Not that smart. I don't, you know how many times I've been accused of being a doctor? So far, and I'm very proud of this number. 6 doctors thought I was a doctor. Actually, okay, 2 of them thought I was in the medical field. They didn't know what I was in, but I was like, no. I was in none of that. None of that. Hi, Belle. I know, right? Wouldn't the traffic, if we just leave? And that's what I told Kylie, like when she's driving, I said, if you ever, don't ever panic trying to get over, because that's when people make mistakes, is when they're trying to cut over in traffic, like merge lanes, like unexpectedly, oh crap, I need to get off here.
I said, one, it doesn't matter. You can go back around again. Screw it. And I said, two, if you're stopped at a red light, I said, the time the eye takes to register the red light, give the thought to move the foot from the brake to the gas. There's always, and I do mean always, a gap that starts like out like this, but it always gets very large. And I said, that's the acceleration hand-eye coordination time frame. And I said, you will always be able to get over if you're stopped at a red light and people take off. Do you know how to tell if you should race for a green light or not? You know the crosswalk things? They're always timed to the yellow lights. So like if you look at your crosswalk and you're like 15 seconds out, but your crosswalk says 10 seconds and it's counting down from 10, don't even try to race for that green light, because mathematically it's not there. You will catch that red light unless you blow through the red light, but you ain't catching it. It's mathematically impossible. The numbers don't math. Yes, I drive around and I mathematically look at the world. Like I can tell you it takes 55 miles an hour to cover a straight mile. Like if you have a bunch of turns like this where you're kind of fluctuating around 50, it's less than a mile. But it's 50 miles an hour, you cover 1 mile in distance. Interesting shit. If you go 60, you can cover a little over a mile. And if you go 60 miles an hour for about an hour, you can cover a few miles extra, but you're not covering much. In fact, physics will tell you that with displacement, speeding, you can within, say, okay, from here to say Jackson, if you're going to Jackson, the distance you'll cover going 10 miles an hour faster is maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Actually, it's like 10 something. 10 minutes, but it's not worth a $500 speeding ticket actually, I don't know. My time is very valuable, so I go 90 on the freeway. I like to go fast when it's appropriate. So when my tires are good, when my alignment's right, I'm not going to wear my car down for no good reason, but when the time is right, yes, you will catch me going 90, like, you know, decently, a lot, if I'm on the freeway. Is it really worth it? Mathematically, no. But is it worth the thrill of me beating my GPS? I like beating my time my GPS says. So my personal thrill, is it worth a $500 ticket? No, absolutely not. Dude, no. Oh, how long's it been? Do you have instant Jello or regular Jello? Because that does make a difference. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. So what I'm saying is, mathematically, if you speed, it's not worth it. Like, displacement point A to point B in a straight line, it will take this long if you go the speed limit. Say it's 30 minutes. However, if you go 10 miles an hour faster, you cut off about 5 or 6 minutes off your total trip time, off your distance and speed. But you roughly, if you go 55 miles an hour, you can cover 1 mile in your car. So in 60 minutes, going 55 miles an hour, you can cover 60 miles, which is really good if you're trying to plan a trip. Hi, Happy. I'm sorry. You know what, though? That's the channel listening. You want to go to bed? Listen to some ASMR, too. That'll work. Me and some ASMR. You're welcome. Yeah, it's just math. I like math. I like real-life math. And also, if you're driving and you look over at the crosswalk and you see that sign flashing like 10, 9, 8, it means your light's about to change. It always, your yellow, it turns yellow when it starts, the countdown should start at like 20 to 30 seconds depending on where you live, and when you count down, you can always tell if it's worth trying to, yeah, it triggers my brain. I like lights, like a red light, it like calms my brain down. I think, do you know that your eyes have a central window to the center of the brain, which also helps you produce your melatonin? That's why they say morning sunlight is crucial. One, it kind of wakes your entire body up. It sets your circadian rhythm for 24 hours. It's really important to get morning light, not morning blue light. Blue light does something different to the brain, but it goes into like the center of your brain and your brain registers, hey, wake up, it's morning time. and it sets your whole body. It starts your body making sunscreen. It starts your stomach to digest and slowly wake up. It triggers all your organs to start working. Like sunlight also keeps your mitochondria. Mitochondria, it's mitochondrion if you want to be plural. It keeps it working right. Yeah. Hey, big in Scotland, 1 + 1 = 3. No, I'm kidding. 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah. So you know your mitochondria, they say, is the powerhouse to your cell. Your mitochondria is actually a bacteria that has its own separate DNA. Like, it is not yours. It has its own whole spiel. It's another entity that decided years and years, thousands and thousands of years ago that it could not live on its own. So it sought refuge as a bacteria. It's a parasite in your body, and it's actually the powerhouse to your cell. It takes the glucose and it turns it into fuel. It's pretty interesting stuff there. But that is also woken up when you get sunlight in your eyes. You have a microbiome around your brain. You have a microbiome in your mouth, on your skin. You have a microbiome in your stomach. It's kind of everywhere. We're in like this relationship with bacteria that people don't even realize that they're in a relationship with. You got acne? You have a bad relationship with your gut bacteria. Acne can be completely cleared up if you go on like a garlic or clove cleanse. And you don't need anything to like rub on your face other than some antibacterial soap and wash it, once a day. Michigan. I'm good. Your mom tells you that every single day. I love that. That you have a microbiome. It's important. It's like super important, and I'm glad she does. I actually have balanced my daughter's bacteria, which speaking of which, I gotta go in 5 minutes to go get her. Oh, good lordy. Oh man, okay. Somebody gave me a phone call twice now, and I've missed both calls, but that's on me. I will call them back when I'm done with this live. I hope to help people stop having to go to the doctor so much, because what you eat depicts your health. It depicts a bigger system, and the bigger problem is what's been done to our food. Like, you should be able to go to the store and buy cereal without it being a neurotoxin, along with like a paralysis and like a million different other drugs inside of a food item. It's not okay. What does it say about a country that wakes up and every single morning poisons their children? Pop them spots. Pop what spots? The pimples? You actually shouldn't pop. You shouldn't pop your pimples. Yeah, I know. It really is. It's really disheartening what we're doing in America. It's really bad. And you know what the difference is? With the FDA, it's required to get it like an item taken. So the process is in England or something, if they think it's potentially hazardous, they can just ban it. In America, it has to be proven. If it doesn't get flagged in clinical trials, and then it's seen as a food item that could be put into food shelf-stable food items, that if it gets through that and they get all the clearances, the only way to stop it is by a bunch of people suing the company and saying, you've caused death, you've caused, brain function, they can't get it taken out of the food until then. So a short clinical trial might not show much. You eat a bowl of cereal every day, it's like a cigarette. It's not going to kill you. It really won't. You could smoke a pack a day for a month, you're still going to be fine. The problem is the 100,000th cigarette might get you. The millionth cigarette might get you. It's the added everything. It does. It really does. It's a gut bacteria issue. So if you have bad gut bacteria, you'll have a bunch of acne. And it could be not, your skin isn't slushing off. Your skin's your biggest organ. And if the stuff doesn't slush off, it can, cause some problems. There's somebody I know who's got really, really bad acne, and I keep telling them they need to do, go on a garlic cleanse or a clove tea cleanse and like really like detox the body. Yeah, they have not. So, but they're so ashamed of it. They wear masks to cover it. And I'm like, it breaks my heart, because I have a feeling that person looks in the mirror and hates what they see. And just that thought, because they're a young person. It's a young gentleman he came from Vietnam, and he's doing a stint here. He wants to be a physical therapist. and I can tell he is not happy about his his self-confidence. But anyways, he's away from home. He just got introduced to the American food system, and he's not doing so hot. Not doing so hot. Not doing very hot. Oh my gosh, this live has helped me out so much. Aww. I'm talking about a friend who's got acne problems. See, I just put a bunch of stuff together. I would recommend drinking water to keep hydrated and eating fruits and vegetables to keep hydrated. They're much more nourishing than any moisturizer you could put on your skin. I recommend like honey-based moisturizer, shea butter, something of that nature. But I actually don't recommend, I just put castor oil and jojoba oil on my face when my skin gets dry in the wintertime, and it works really well. So I just like natural stuff. I don't believe in these fancy Vidancy stuff. It just, nope, give me a bottle. I think it's $40 for a big bottle of jojoba oil or whatever, and that's lasted me a long time. And I buy some shea butter, and I mix them together. It seems to work pretty good. I'm not a huge skincare product. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, other than watching myself right now, I don't actually look in the mirror. Before I came on this live, I had no idea what I looked like. And I'd been to class and out, and I had not been. My daughter will tell me before I walk out the door if I look like crap. But I'm not a stare at myself kind of person. My daughter is. She'll stare at herself all damn day. But me, my daughter actually wakes up 10 minutes early so she can fit in 10 minutes of staring at herself time. And I said, I can't hate because we have the same exact face. I was like, I cannot hate on you. I get it. I said, but I have zero time for this. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, Bill. You are absolutely a gem. I don't know you, but I think you're absolutely a gem. The way you talk and how supportive and nice you are absolutely a gem. Never change. Don't ever, some people get mean when they get older. Don't. You're a beautiful soul. You're beautiful. Don't change. Never change. Never stop loving you. Okay, now I do have to go. But I really enjoyed my life today. I think I really needed that. I feel much better. I look like a shaggy wet dog, but that's okay. Shaggy wet dog is better than no. My hair is soft at the roots. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Bye. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, now I'm going. Mwah.